Hello and welcome to another episode of the Organic Adventure Show. I am your host, Cy Rodriguez, and today I wanted to talk with you about challenges. And I mean the 30-day self-imposed challenges that I've been doing and some of you have been doing from what I understand. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience with my last challenges and to ask you, what is your next 30-day challenge going to be? What are you going to do to help yourself that you've always wanted to do that you were afraid to do? Or what are you not going to do to help yourself that you haven't been doing for the next 30 days? And the great thing about these challenges is if after 30 days you don't want to do it anymore, then you can just stop. And I find that to be very empowering, to have the freedom and the knowing that I'm not saying I'm going to do this forever. And I can always redo it or commit to it again, but 30 days is doable, and it's kind of exciting just to see what happens. So that's some of the benefits of doing challenges this way. So my first challenge was giving up all caffeine, all kinds of stimulants, including chocolate, anything that had caffeine in it. My second one was getting up at the same time every day, consistently, and getting up earlier than I was getting up before. And that was one of my best challenges ever, the getting up in the morning. I used to lay in bed for a while after I woke up, and laying in bed for a while would only make me feel like going back to sleep, and that made me question myself and wonder why I would feel like going back to sleep, especially that I was usually trying to get 8 hours of sleep, and I did a lot of those times, and I just felt like, why wouldn't I want to get up? But I found the answer is to just get up. And then there was no question anymore. And I felt good for being up after a few minutes had gone by and my blood started to flow. So this has been one of the best things for me, is just to get up and feel happy to be up. And in turn, I've got a lot more things done. And that's going to lead into my next challenge, or at least one of my next challenges that I'm going to tell about in a few minutes. But I do want to say that getting up early in the morning at the same time is a good trick for most people, especially if you have trouble getting up. But the main thing that you do want to watch out for is drinking caffeinated beverages, because that can interfere with that rhythm, and it has for me. And in this last 30 days, I drank some caffeine here and there after having given it up the month before. And I didn't really miss it too much when the time came that I could have it again, but I did have some green tea, and I told a little bit about my experience with that, so you can learn about that if you want to. And then after the green tea, I had some coffee a couple of times, and I realized that I just don't do very well with coffee, although I have a very deep understanding of what it's like to be addicted to coffee, because even when I haven't been drinking it, it was one of those things that if I drank some, then I'd always want another cup. So I'm one of those kind of people, and I'm sure that some of you can relate to me, maybe not everybody. But one way or another, I decided, as a result of having the coffee and the negative experience that it had on my health, which I compare to feeling like I was exposed to nuclear fallout or something, having coffee for a few days in a row. So I'm going to give that up for another whole year as a result of my experience with it. And I'm not only excited and happy about it, I know it's going to be easy, because I've gotten confidence that I can do more because of the challenges that I've already made myself to do. And I think it does help to tell people about it. So I'm telling you and my family, if you tell somebody that you know that you're going to do it, then just do it. But try and do it only for 30 days to start, because that'll give you a chance to really accomplish it. And just make sure that you really are going to do it if you say it, so that you don't lose confidence in yourself. And I think it's going to be a really good thing for you. Another one of my challenges that I'm going to do is every day for the next 30 days, I'm going to get up an hour earlier than I've been getting up. And I've already started that one as of the 26th of this month, and I'm liking it a lot. I feel pretty good. I'm happy that I'm getting up. I have more time than I ever have had to do the things that I need to do, and it feels like it's a good trade. I like it much better to get that time in the morning than in the evening. It seems like I am more productive in a different sort of way with that time in the morning. And then the other challenge that I'm going to do is every day for the next 30 days, I'm going to create a new recipe. And I'm going to make a book from these recipes that I make for the next 30 days. And there's going to be more than 30 in there, but I'm going to be committed to make at least one new recipe every day for the next 30 days. So that to me is exciting, and I just wanted to share with you so that you would know that there's somebody else out there who's doing these kind of challenges, and maybe it'll give you some incentive to do some yourself. And if you would like to read, if you're on my site or if you are on YouTube, there's a more detailed article that I've written about these challenges. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was inspiring in some way, and may every day be an adventure in health.